Don't worry, be happy. Ooh, 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 ooh. Don't worry. Ooh, 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 ooh. Be happy. Ooh, 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 ooh. Don't worry, be happy. Ooh, do, 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 do. Ooh, boo, 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 boo. Be happy. Ooh, do, do, do. Don't worry, be happy. Mm, mm, mm. Don't worry. Hey, be happy. Be happy, be happy, be happy. Ooh, 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 ooh. Don't worry. Be happy. Don't worry, be happy. Ooh, 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 ooh. Don't worry. Be happy. Don't worry, be happy. Hello, everybody. Welcome back again to the channel or to the live section. So I was actually singing just so that most of you can tune in. You know, I want plenty of us to tune in so that we can all do the whole tutorial and the whole practical together. So I know I missed last week. I was supposed to come off live here last week, but almost I had a lot, like a lot to do. So I decided to just shift it to this week. So you guys, pardon me for that and welcome back again to the channel. How are you doing today? How is everybody doing today? And for me, I am doing okay. Like I am so happy, excited, and yeah, I'm really, really happy. So you guys go ahead to share this video, give the video a big, big thumbs up, and leave a comment on the topic you would like to see up next on this channel or up next on the live section. I would like to know what you want to see up next. For today's tutorial, we're still going to be practicing how to cornrow hair. So that's what we are going to be doing, but in this case we are going to be doing like a feed in cornrow. So that's what we are going to be practicing today. So for those of us that are new here, you're welcome. My name is Onyinye. I'm called Onyinye. I'm also called Jennifer, and my surname is Okeke. Okeke. My surname is Okeke, so you can call me Onyinye or you can call me Jennifer. Any of them goes. I will definitely respond or I'll answer. So yeah, did you miss me? Did you miss? Did you miss the live section? If you did, still leave a comment in the comment section below. So yeah, like I was saying before, we are going to be doing like a tutorial today, like as usual. Now that's what we always do here anytime we come up live. So how are you? How's the new year going? How is everybody doing? How have you, like, is the year going well for you? What's up? What's up? What's popping? What's popping? So yeah, let me just stop playing and get back to business or do the main thing while we are here. So like I said before, we are going to continue from where we stopped last week, which is how to cornrow. So I have my dummy here and every other practical stuff I'll need to, or any other material I'll need for the practical or for the tutorial. So we are going to continue the cornrolling today. And if you haven't seen the previous video on how to cornrow, that one is very, very in-depth, like it's so detailed. I'm going to leave the link in the description box below so that you can go and check it out. And if you don't know, okay, I forgot to properly introduce myself. Like I said before, I'm Onyinye Jennifer and Okeke. And if you don't know, I'm a hairstylist, I'm a makeup artist, content creator. I sell hairs, like I'm a hair vendor as well. So we are located in Nigeria, Abuja, Nigeria. Our store is at Banex, in Wuse to Abuja, Nigeria. So you can come and patronize us. We sell luxury hairs, we sell bone straight, we sell wavy hair, we sell coily hairs, we sell bounce hairs, so depending on the particular one you want. And we also have them in bundles, in wigs, and we have braided wigs as well. So if you want us to customize any wig for you, you can still let us know. We have lot of stuff for you guys. So we also sell hair products as well. You can go ahead to check our website, which is www.exquisitesignature.com, to patronize us, buy something from us. Buy something, patronize our ministry. So yeah, back to the main tutorial. Like I said before, we are going to be learning something as usual, as as normal. So I hope you guys can hear me, because I'm not so sure that you guys can really hear me. So I'm going to switch this camera, so that it can focus on our main tutorial for today. So I'm going to be switching it. So you guys pardon me while I switch the camera. This light shirt, I cannot really see. The light is, oh my goodness. Mm. So yeah, I think this is cool like this. I think it's cool like this. So I'm going to start up by sectioning the hair into two different portions. So from the previous video, I already told you guys that whenever I want to cornrow, especially when it comes to all back, I'm still here. Especially when it comes to all back, I like to start from the middle. So I'm going to section the hair into two, and I also gave instructions on how you can achieve like a proper all back. And so yeah, so now I'm just sectioning the hair into two different portions, from the middle, just so that everything, all the cornrows can go back, like they can all start from the front and to the back of the hair. So yeah, so you can either start from the left or the right hand side, depending on the one you are comfortable with. So I'm going to start off with this. So after sectioning it out with a tail comb, you want to make sure everything is neat, and you can use your products. You can use any product of your choice. So you can use any product of your choice. So for me, I'm going to be going in with this Shine and Jam, just to smoothen everything, make it very smooth. So that's what you should do after you. This fan is disturbing me. So I have a fan here. Let me turn it. Or just switch it off. Better. Perfect. So we just section the hair, like I said before, the middle parts into two different portions, making sure that they are all equal. That's how to start up a cornrow, especially when you want to do like a confirm or a proper all back cornrow. So yeah, then I'm going to be putting this into like a box braid. I also have a video on that, like a detailed tutorial where I came up live here to teach you guys how to box braid and how to twist 101. So I'm going to leave the link as well in the description box below. So for this now, I'm just putting this part into like this box braid just so that it doesn't get in the way while I am trying to, control this side of the hair. So this is just like a demo, but you can still repeat this on somebody's head, like a client's head. Yeah. So now after this, I'm just going to go ahead to part or section out the hair that I would like to box braid. No, I would like to curl. And like I told you guys from the previous video, if you notice from every human being's head, you notice that this side, the front part of the head, is usually wider than the back part of the head. So for the front part of this head, I'm going to take a lot of I'm going to take like lots of quantity, enough quantity, and then for the back part, I'm going to minimize or manage it. So the amount I'm going to take in front will be different from what I'm going to be taking at the back. So for the back part now, I'm just going to take little, just so that all the cornrows can fit in at the back, you know, just so that everything can fit in at the back. So let me put this into a box braid and then I will show you guys what the back of this portion, this part that I want to cornrow, what it looks like. So now I am putting this part of the hair into a box braid so that it doesn't get in the way while I am trying to style or while I'm trying to cornrow this portion that I already sectioned out. Hi, if you are just joining us, you're welcome to live section where I tutor like one-on-one on how to cornrow, how to box braid, and not just how to box, even other styles. I'll be bringing up different styles that will come up here to teach you guys. So stay tuned. I'm not so sure when I'm going to be coming up live because of my kind of work, but just stay tuned. Just know that every week I'll be coming up here to tutor you guys, especially for those of us that are just new into hairstyling. So have it at the back of your mind that by the grace of God, every week I'll be coming up live here to tutor you all. So yeah, after doing this, okay, I said I'm going to show you guys what the back looks like. So this is the back. So this is the back, and this is how much I took out of the back. Like I took a little amount from the back because the back is very, like, it's not as spacious as the front. You can see it's just from this point to this point. I want to make sure that all the cornrows, because it's an all back hairstyle that I'm going to be teaching you guys, or I'm going to be demonstrating today. So I want to make sure that everything, all the cornrows fit in at the back. So for the front, you already know that fronts are usually, wider. The fronts are usually wider, so you guys can see. So you take more quantity of hairs in front and then kind of manage the back. Hope you get it. So now I'm going to start, I'm just going to start cornrolling from the front, just so that I can remind us of what we learned 2 weeks ago, I think, because last week I couldn't come up live. So I'm going to start cornrolling. And to cornrow, you just want to, section out hair, little amount of hair in front, like so, or from wherever you want to start your cornrow. After sectioning it out, after sectioning this amount out, I'm going to subsection it into 3 different portions as well, just so that I can start up my cornrow. So like I said, it's just a reminder of what we learned 2 weeks ago. So now the next thing is just to cross. You just keep crossing. So I'm going to be using my thumb and my index finger. Same thing, thumb, index finger, and then the rest, like these three fingers as well. So it's majorly thumb, index finger, and then the three fingers together. So now I'm just going to be crossing, like I'll just cross from behind and not from the front. If you cross from the front, that means you are trying to, you know, do the French cornrow. So that's what you achieve when you start crossing from the front. It's almost same cornrow, but a French cornrow. So at this point, we are doing the basic cornrow. So I'm going to be crossing from the back, which is from my index finger and thumb, hold this and then cross it over to my right hand side, then take from the left hand side using my thumb and my index finger, cross to my left hand side, and then take again from my right hand side, index, thumb, cross, then cross again. So at this point, as I'm crossing, I'm going to be adding up hairs at the back like this. Use my thumb, index finger, then take up hairs from the back and then cross over to the right hand side. Use my thumb, index finger, take up hairs from the right hand side and then cross over to the left hand side. Use my index finger and thumb, take up hairs from the left hand side, cross over to the right hand side. Use my index finger and thumb, take up hairs from the right hand side, cross it over to the left hand side. Use my index finger. Hope you guys can see what I'm doing. Use my index finger and my thumb, take off hairs from the left hand side, cross it over to the right hand side. Use my index finger and my thumb, take up hairs. That's my index finger and then my thumb, take up hairs from the right hand side, cross it over to the left hand side. Use my index finger and my thumb, take up hairs from the left hand side, cross it over to the right hand side. Use my index finger and my thumb, take up hairs from the right hand side, cross it over to the left hand side. Use my index finger and my thumb, take up hairs from the right hand side, cross it from the left hand side, cross it over to the left hand side. And then we'll continue doing same. Use my index finger and my thumb, take up hairs from the right hand side to the left hand side. From the left hand side right now to the right hand side, then from the right hand side to the left hand side. So I'm just crossing basically from the left hand side to the right hand side, from the right hand side to the left hand side, from the left hand side to the right hand side, from the right hand side to the left hand side, from the left hand side to the right hand side, from the right hand side to the left hand side, from the left hand side to the right hand side, then from the right hand side to the left hand side. So we'll just continue cornrolling like that until I get to the back of the hair. That's how to do the proper, like a proper cornrow, guys. So now we are going to be doing a feed-in cornrow. So that's the topic of today's tutorial. So for the feed-in cornrow, let me just loosen this. So for the feed-in cornrow, it means that I'm going to be taking a little hairs, like little extension, and adding it to the main natural hair. I'll be feeding it feeding it in like that. I'll be feeding the extension into the natural hair like that until I get to the back. So it depends on the size I want to achieve. So when I get to a particular size that I want to, or I basically think is okay, or my client thinks is okay, then I will stop and then continue rolling to the back. So I'm going to be taking little portions of extensions like this, just little portions of extensions like this, and then I'll be feeding it in while I cornrow. So that's what I'm going to be doing. So I'm just going to, put the little extensions somewhere so that I can easily just pick it out when I'm cornrolling. I hope you are learning something today. I just hope I am impacting knowledge today. So if you are learning something, give this video a big thumbs up, and do not forget to share the video as well. And if you have any hairstyling, or hairstyle that you are finding difficult to achieve, you can leave a comment. You can just let me know in the comment section so that I can come up here to teach you a tutorial on how to achieve the hairstyle. Even if I cannot, I'll bring in someone that can, so that we will all learn from the person. All right. So now for this style, it depends on what the client actually wants. Some people will be like, oh, they want the feeding to start up with the extension, and some people will be like, start curling my hair first before you attach the extension. So it all depends on what your client wants, and it still depends on the particular type of feeding. There are two different types of feeding, so I'm going to be doing like the two different types here so that you will see. So like I said before, there are two different types of starting up. Like when you want to start up feeding cornrow, you can either start with the client's hair, or you start with an extension. Sometimes it's advisable to start with an extension when you figure out that the person does not have like edges, their edges are gone, or their edges are very short. So you start up with the extension. But if you figure out that the person's hair is long enough to start up the cornrow, it's best to start with the person's natural hair, because when you start up with an extension, it kind of break the edges or the front line, the front hair. So yeah, like this one now, I'm going to start with the natural hair before I start feeding in with extension. So like I said before, and basically, this is the normal way of doing a box braid: crossing, 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 crossing. And then for a cornrow, it's just to be attaching the hairs at the back. So that's the difference between a cornrow and a box braid. So now let's start off the feed in cornrow.